Wait, power items have been buffed? I did not expect that. I could never even thought of such a thing, which is why my EV training guide is now wrong. So from their conception to the end of the 6th generation, they've always added 4 EVs of a specific stat whenever you defeated Pokemon, regardless of which Pokemon you defeated. However, Pokemon Sun and Moon has significantly buffed them. Instead, the power items will give 8 points in the stat. That's pretty ridiculous. So that's why the SOS chaining, I thought SOS chaining worked differently in that the base value of the EV was doubled and stuff. So you got like 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 or something like that. Now, I didn't think it would scale infinitely, so that doesn't really make sense. But now the math does line up. For competitive players, there's yet another perk. As Pokemon call for help, their effort points yielded are multiplied by 2. I thought it kind of stacked how everything changed and stuff. Either way, with this, a power item in Pokerust, you can get 36 effort points, 1 plus 8, so the initial plus 8, then that doubled, and then that doubled. So I wouldn't have imagined that it doubles the double and stuff like that. Thus, we get 36 effort points for Pokemon. We KO 7 Pokemon in the chain, and then that is going to be GG for a stat right there. So the idea of the EV training guide is still correct. It's just like the inside math between it. So you get 36 effort points from KOing a single Pokemon. So that means it's, with this change, it's easier to pinpoint a specific stat. Because normally you'd have to like go out and try to KO a specific amount of Pokemon, only get a couple of Pokemon in a horde or something. So this is, it's not like super precise, but I mean if you want to get something like 120, well then that means you just get 3 and then you can just KO another Pokemon or something like that. And you're going to be pretty much good to go for gaining specific stats. Also, I wonder if this change might actually be more oriented when it comes to double battles, because, or at least just the way that Pokemon plays right now, that level 50 is the format and EVs scale differently. That at level 100, 4 EVs will give 1 stat point, but at level 50 it's closer to 8 because the stats are halved, so the effectiveness of EV training is halved as well, which means that this makes more sense for competitive play, but I also feel like it's almost too much, but it does work with what's going on with like the new changes in Pokemon Sun and Moon as well. That without hordes, you know, it took 5 horde battles and then you were able to max out a stat like this. With this, you KO 7 Pokemon in one chain, and the Pokemon chaining locations are very easy to find as well. That you can pretty much go out anywhere, chain some Pokemon, and then you max out a stat in 7 Pokemon, not even 7 battles. So it's super fast, and that is because of the change with the power items. So it looks like everything balanced out in a weird way. Even though we don't have hordes, we still have even faster EV training than before, and it's also a pretty crazy method right there. So a little bit of update as to what's going on with EV training that I kind of missed in my EV training guide, but at least that still has locations, still gets the idea right. It just means for the specifics, you have to think about it from a +8 or getting 36 EVs per like Pokemon that's called upon in the horde. And there we go. So you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.